picture-perfect afternoon at New Yankee Stadium. It's the Mets and the Yankees. The Subway Series is next. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and their crosstown rivals, the New York Yankees. Hi folks, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another installment of the Subway Series. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll go to work against a six-time All-Star, the former Cy Young Award winner CC Sabathia. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Juan Lagares will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Daniel Murphy will stand in for the first time here.
Daniel Murphy.
and this will be fouled away. This is on the ground for the first baseman Teixeira, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. David Wright will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
One of the great things about having a crosstown rival, as a visiting player, it's a lot like a home game. You're not dealing with hotels, airports, travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, stay in your routine. It's a big plus.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, fielded by Jeter. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Curtis Granderson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, the sun is definitely out, and it is a factor, but boy, that's a ball he should have had. You got to shield that sun with your glove, use glasses, flip downs, anything, but you got to catch that baseball.
Lucas Duda is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead. Josh Satin will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On the ground to the second baseman, Roberts. And off the glove of Roberts. And he'll reach first safely. Chris Young will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Chris Young.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's 3-0 New York. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit softly to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in steps Derek Jeter.
Number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Beltran will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back to Yankees. Travis d'Arnaud leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Teixeira is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Ruben Tejada will step in now.
Ruben Tejada.
Now the first pitch from CC. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that could really pay off later in the game.
Swings and misses for strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with one, too.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Sun. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
For the Yankees, catcher,
Brian McCann will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Lagares is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Here's Mark Teixeira now to get his first shot here. Big Tex coming off a season which saw him play just 15 ball games, so he's got a lot to prove here in his age 34 season.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, having a healthy Tex back in that lineup could make a huge impact in this AL East race. He'd almost be like a new signee.
Fouled back. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Swing and a liner toward right center. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. And they have trouble with it in right center.
Even though it comes on a 1-2 count, that's the first pitch of the at-bat that was in the strike zone. So he finally got a pitch he could do something with, and he made it pay off.
Alfonso Soriano will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it goes to third. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Brett Gardner will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Runner goes for third. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Kelly Johnson will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first, not in time as the run was across to score.
I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in is the fine second baseman Brian Roberts. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Jacoby Ellsbury is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
picks up the bunt attempt. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. And he's safe. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Derek Jeter will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now, with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch on its way to Jeter. Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees. Daniel Murphy is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
David Wright will come forward now, the starting 3rd baseman on last year's NL All-Star team. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Curtis Granderson will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And that is not good.
Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Lucas Duda will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Shut him down now!
And he swings under the curveball here as this is lifted to shallow center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And on the error, a run is going to score. Josh Satin will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Hit on the ground towards first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. Carlos Beltran makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos Beltran.
First pitch swinging as this one's on the ground for Tejada at short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Brian McCann will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Lead by Beltran, and now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. And a tag, and he is out easily.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And there will be no throw as he takes third with ease.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Now he squares and drops down a good one. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Well, this one right here wasn't a full-on suicide squeeze. This was a safety squeeze because that runner at third wasn't breaking on the pitch. But it doesn't matter what you're going to call it at the end. Either way, that's an RBI and a job well done.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in. Struck out trying to bunt his first time. First pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's cut on and missed by the free-swinging Soriano, who's behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
To right field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Chris Young will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, Chris Young.
Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
And here's the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, and a one-out single here gets him a base runner in the fourth. As you can check out his line so far, you'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Juan Lagares will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Johnson has got it, and the side is retired. You see the speed. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Kelly Johnson will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And a fastball to Johnson right by him, 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. Nobody shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Daniel Murphy will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is bounced on the ground to Jeter at shortstop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. David Wright will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Ellsbury is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it is Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps Derek Jeter.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, and Jeter's set down for the 2nd out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Score holds at 4. Lucas Duda will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Goodness. 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Josh Satin will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Satin.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. And that's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Chris Young will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left is Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Brian McCann will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. 1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Mark Teixeira.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Lagares is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And standing in, a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
And you know, he hasn't looked incredible out there on the mound so far, but he's pretty much done what he's needed to do. He's kept his guys in the game against a real good ball club.
And this is grounded foul past Rob Thompson in that third base coaching box. Soriano waiting on the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
So much for taking a few pitches.
Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot for Alfonso Soriano, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You know, sometimes it can be all or nothing with this guy. He'll strike out in bunches, but when he connects, he can do a whole lot of damage. And he makes him pay right here.
Brett Gardner will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Yankees 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 4 apiece. Back here in the Bronx. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Travis d'Arnaud will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Travis d'Arnaud.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. CC ready with the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Forward by the side. Go.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ruben Tejada will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. We'll pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe a, one of those get-me-over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch, but this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Juan Lagares comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll have himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Daniel Murphy will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Gardner is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. David Wright will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied at 4. Kelly Johnson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
A good sign here to start the home 7. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Brian Roberts will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Off for second is Johnson. A pitch out. The throw.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses as well to Roberts, so he's ahead in the count 2-0 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. And that is into the bullpen in right center. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now 6-4.
These guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
One gone, and Derek Jeter will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch on its way to Jeter. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And right there for it is Young for route number 2.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. Mark Teixeira is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here, and he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hopping ball out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, or thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
To the left side, that's a base hit as it's through into left. Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, right with the bare hand. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. So a very good... Curtis Granderson will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. David Robertson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Curtis Granderson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. There's a ball lined into right, and it'll get down in front of Beltran, a base hit.
No sense in pushing this down as many as they are. So that's a great job right there by the first base coach to say, hey, hold on here. Not so fast, man. The last thing we need is you getting thrown out trying for 2.
Lucas Duda stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Let's go, Yankees.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Josh Satin is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
That runner's leaning.
Check on Granderson, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Chris Young will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Just get the out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Granderson leads from second. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now the double steal is on here. Pitch inside the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
Runner's on his way to third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Teixeira is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. They trail it here 9-4. Kelly Johnson will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Right there, Murphy at second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he is in there.
And another base hit right there. What else is new? We're going to give you another look at his line. That's a baker's dozen now. 13 hits he's allowed. It's like a nightmare out there, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll end the afternoon for Bartolo Colon. Kyle Farnsworth will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Ryan Roberts will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And this is popped high in the air back near second. Tejada battles the sun a bit but has it for out number 1. Sort of a sloppy performance by both teams thus far. You see the 6 errors combined as we get a look at the line score, and those errors have played a big part in the ballgame. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Lagares is there, 2 gone. And the runner is late getting back to third, so it's a double play, and that'll retire the side. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 9-4. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Ruben Tejada will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 2 down here in the 9th.
You know, right now, you've got too many guys trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark. I mean, they're coming out of their shoes trying to launch something when, you know, they need to be more focused on just hitting line drives.
Juan Lagares swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that air affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, CC Sabathia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 9-4. So long from the Bronx.